Hey guys, how are you doing? I found an alternative to Cloud Design that solves some of the biggest limitations of Anthropic's tool. Open Design is open source, runs 100% on your computer, is free, and even promises to work with various AI models and agents like Claude, Gemini, Cursor, Codex, and any others you want. So instead of being stuck with a subscription, an absurd token consumption, and just Anthropic's ecosystem, you can turn your own PC into an AI design studio using a model that makes the most sense for your workflow. Shall we see how it works? So, let's get to the video. Well guys, before I show you Open Design, I want to talk about Cloud Design. Recently, I made a video about this tool here on the channel. People loved it, they thought it was really cool, a very useful tool, but it uses up too many credits. Even if you have a PC and a subscription, which you must have to use this tool, you'll only be able to create at most 1 or 2 projects, of course, depending on the complexity, and then your tokens will already be gone. So it's an interesting tool. It's a tool that will give you a lot of possibilities to create fantastic designs. However, you will need to have at least a pro subscription, and even then, you'll probably have to buy extra tokens to be able to use this tool. So, even though it's cool, it ends up being very restrictive. So, what would be the solution? An open source tool. Look at what people are saying here on X. Someone just unlocked Cloud Design for free, and almost no one is talking about it. It's called Open Design, an open source project that lets you use cloud in design workflows without paying anything at all. No subscriptions, no limits, pure and simple access. Here's what it can do. Generate UI and UX designs using Cloud or any other AI model, turn prompts into real design outputs, and replace expensive design tools in many use cases. Totally customizable because it's open source, made for devs, indie hackers, and creators who don't want to burn money on tools. This is one of those repositories that quietly changes the game, and then suddenly everyone is already using it. Alright, I'll show you now how to install it and what you can do with this tool, which is a really cool alternative to Cloud Design. So, this is the official page of the tool. I'll leave the link right here in the description of this video. And from what I can see, it was probably created with Open Design. Here we have a very well-made interface with animations, transitions, and a really nice color palette. So, they're giving us a sample here of everything we can do with these resources that have been made available in this repository. Well, so how do we install this tool locally? It's very simple. There are 2 possibilities. The first one is here in the repository on GitHub. I'll leave the link here in the description of this video. Then, just follow the step-by-step instructions. Here they provide some examples if you want to take a look to see what this tool is capable of. These examples are available here. It's really impressive because it's very similar to Cloud Design. To install it via terminal, the instructions are here in the quick start. So you just need to copy these command lines here, one at a time. Then you copy it, go to your terminal, paste it, and follow the steps with each command shown here. Once finished, Open Design will be installed on your computer. If you're not very comfortable with this, if you don't have much experience installing via terminal, you can also download the executable file. For that, here on the main page, just click on download and you'll automatically be directed to this page here to download it. The latest version is this one, Open Design 0.4.1. Since this is an open source project that's constantly being developed, it might be that when you come to this page, there's another version. I recommend that you install the latest version, because usually it already comes with the bugs fixed. So, to download it, just scroll down here, and in the Assets section, we have the options for macOS, macOS Auto Update, and Windows. I'm going to click here on the Windows version, then you'll download the executable file to your computer. Once the file is downloaded, just proceed with the installation as usual. This message will pop up, but there's no problem. Just click on More Info and then Run anyway. After that, just continue with the installation process as usual. Once the installation is finished, it will automatically open the application and it will detect which CLIs are installed on my computer and that I can use. In my case here, Cloud Code, Codex CLI, Gemini CLI, and QN Code. So I can select any of these to run the application. If you don't have any CLI installed on your computer, then you can use an API from any artificial intelligence model you want. So for that, just select here, API Provider, and here you can use APIs from Anthropic, OpenAI, Azure, and Google Gemini. So, if you don't have a CLI, there are these options here for you to enter your API key. I'm going to use Codex here. I'll click on it and then get started. Done. From there, I can already start creating my designs using OpenDesign. So, the first time I open the tool on my computer, if I click on examples, I can already preview several designs created with this tool. And you can see that, at least in these examples, I have pretty complex interfaces with animations, transitions, and really cool visual effects. If you want to view any of them, just use the magnifying glass here, and then we can already see it here in full size. And if you want, by clicking this button, use this prompt, you can use the same prompt to create something similar. In this other tab here, Design Systems, you can also access several designs that were created here, each with a different theme. If you want to copy, just click here on Preview, and then you have access to the file that was used to create this interface. Here in Image Template, it's the same thing. Everything is available here in case you want to use any of them. And you also have video templates. So it's really cool because all of this is in the same open source tool. So to start using the tool, there are some settings. You can choose the language. I'll leave it here in Brazilian Portuguese. Then the interface changes completely and everything is translated now. It already shows here that I'm using my local Codex CLI, but when I click this button, I have the option to switch my CLI. Other options here, I have media providers where I can paste my API, connectors, MCP servers, the language, which I just changed, the appearance, I can set it to light or dark mode, and notifications. For the pets, I can choose some little animals here that will stay on my screen to give my tool a lighter feel. So, after you adopt your pet, it will stay here in the corner and interact with you while you work. So, this is just a little thing, just a distraction you have for your tool. But it's cool because you can leave it there in the corner and it will keep interacting with you. So, just like we have in Cloud Design, here I have prototype, artifact, presentation, from a template, image, and video. All these options here are available for me to start creating my design. So, I'm going to select prototype here. I'll give this prototype a name. It's going to be called web page. Here in the design system, I have some options. Neutral, Cloud, Run, 11 Labs, Hugging Face, and so on. I'll just leave it on free for now. In Fidelity, there are wireframe and high fidelity options. I'll leave it on high fidelity. If I want, I can import a project from Cloud Design, but I won't do that. So now I just need to click on Create. What will happen? Here it gives you some options in case you want to test. By clicking here on Clips, I can upload a file if necessary, and still here in the model and CLI settings, you can change the CLI you're using again. I'll leave it on Codex for now, and now I'll paste my prompt. Prompt pasted, just send it. Just like in Cloud Design, it asks some questions here so it knows exactly what I want to create. So I'll select here Desktop Web, Refined, Generate Realistic Images, and so on. If your instructions aren't showing up here in the tag, just type them in this field. Once that's done, just send it. So this is cool because it wants to understand exactly what you intend to create. That way, it avoids rework, right? You put in your specifications there, and it will try to get as close as possible to your instructions. Now, it's asking me here to choose a visual direction. I'm going to select this first one here and send it. Done. It's already finished creating the web page for my real estate agency, and just look at the quality of this project. It's really impressive and very similar to what we have over at Cloud Design. It's a very clean interface with AI-generated images, really well done text with transitions and animations. In other words, it's just as good as Cloud Design. If you want to make any kind of change, just enable the adjustment controls here, and now you have the option to select what you want to change. So, let's suppose I want to change the name of my real estate agency here. Just click. Automatically, it will open the prompt box here, and then you write what change you want to make. So, it's an open source tool that's very similar and basically has the same functions that we would have in Cloud Design. The difference is that here it's open source. It's free, and you don't have to run it only with Anthropic's models. And another very important detail, you don't have that huge time drain here like we have in Cloud Design. So guys, give it a try. It's available for anyone who wants to download, test, and use whichever model they want. Anyway, the sky's the limit. From now on, instead of using a very restrictive tool from Anthropic, you have the open source option here to install on your computer and run with whatever model you want without needing any kind of subscription. So, what did you think? Is it worth it? Is it a good alternative to Cloud Design? Let me know in the comments, okay? I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Highway is a ghost and the moon is a dime.